There was a time in my life when you would look at me and you'd be like, oh, poor kid. He must be so alone, just being alone. Now, there's a reason for this. Back in my freshman or sophomore year in high school, I wasn't very talkative. And it wasn't just because I just didn't talk. I was nervous and scared to talk to people because I never knew what to say. I was always scared that I'd say something weird that somebody wouldn't get and would laugh at me about, so I just never talked. I was very scared of what people thought of me, and I am not now as much. So I'm gonna give you a story about me when I was a sophomore in high school, and I was at a camp, a winter camp, a YoungLife winter camp. Thumbs up if you go to YoungLife. If you know what YoungLife is if you've been to YoungLife camp, winter camp, summer camp, and if you just love it. It is literally the best weekend of your life for a winter camp and the best week of your life for a summer camp. Check it out if you're in high school, or even if you're older, you could be a leader. So I'm at this camp, and I get there, I'm like, wow, this is a beautiful place. We're at Crooked Creek. I will throw in a picture right now. I don't know where it is, but it's there. You see that? You see that? There we go, I'll have it right there. It's a beautiful place. So we're at Crooked Creek Ranch, and it's YoungLife weekend. Winter camp. There's snow on the ground. I get there, I get off the bus, and it's chilly. It's freezing cold, and I'm like, wow. But it's like I don't really feel it too much because I'm just amazed at the beauty of the place. And I go to my cabin, I put my bags and stuff in there, and I'm ready to go out and have some fun. I had plans to be like, oh yeah, this is gonna be the time I talk to everybody. I'm gonna have the greatest time of my life, and it's gonna be wonderful, amazing. That didn't happen. It wasn't so true. I was still scared to talk to people. It's like, you ever hype something up, or you ever say, oh yeah, this is the time I'm gonna do this. Kind of like a New Year's resolution. You say you're gonna do it, and then most of the time, or a lot of times, those resolutions never happen because of fear or just laziness or something like that. So I go out, there's this one guy, one awesome guy, his name was Isaac. He was cool. He was like the one person I could kind of, you know, have a good time with and not be insecure. So I hung out with him for a while, but then he was kind of hanging out with other people. I was like, oh, so let me give you the rundown of what I did all day, every day. I walked in circles. I had nobody to talk to. I mean, I could have had somebody to talk to. I mean, only if I had just been confident enough to step outside of my comfort zone and talk to somebody, but I didn't. So I walked around the camp in circles and circles all day, every day, because I was just, I guess, afraid. But I did still manage to have a good time. There was this guy, this rapper, his name was Myles. I thought he was pretty cool. Apparently not everybody did, but I thought he was pretty cool. He's a rapper. I'm like, yeah, I've never seen a rapper live. This guy was awesome. We were in the club time. This is different than your regular nightclub where, you know, you go partying and just shaking it. Like, no, this isn't that kind of club. We just call it club time. I guess I never knew why. Maybe it's because it's kind of like it, but it's a Christian club. Put it like that. Christian club, where you don't do all the drinking and stuff like that, but you still have a great time. So we're in the club time, I'm having a great time. But then, you know, that always ended, because that was only like half an hour to an hour long. That ended, and I was back to it. Back to my circles. I did play some games of pool, I did hop in the hot tub, we did play some dodgeball, stuff like that. It was great. But there's this one other time I remember very well. We were playing this game. It's like the game where you press the button and the thing is beeping, and then you got a clue and you gotta get them to guess the clue. It was that game. I played it. I had a pretty good time, but I was still just there like, what do they think of me? Am I cool enough? Am I saying enough? Am I saying the right things? But, you know, that's that. I do have to tell you that I did end up stepping outside of that comfort zone as time went on. Obviously, you can see that right now, and it is much easier for me to talk to people now, but you know, it is still a learning thing. I'm still learning more and more to get more comfortable with people, which is awesome. This right here, what I'm doing with you guys, this helps me a whole lot. being able to talk to, knowing there's like thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people in this camera. It's crazy. But you know, it's pretty cool. By the way, shout out to YoungLife. There is a YoungLife in your state, probably in your area. Check it out, it's amazing. I'm gonna give you the rundown. YoungLife is a non-profit Christian organization that goes out and ministers to high schoolers and middle schoolers in a fun way. It's not like Bible camp. Like, if you call it Bible camp, it sounds really boring, but please no, it's not. It is literally the best thing that'll happen to you. I'm still involved with YoungLife. I'm a YoungLife leader now. I went there 4 years of high school and I'm a leader leading these kids. It's amazing. Like, at camp we do all kinds of things. Like, we throw cow tongues, we have crazy parties in the pools, hot tubs, we dance at night in cowboy costumes. It's free time, you can really do what you want, but there's no rules, but there's strong suggestions. But it's amazing. You guys should check it out. Please do. And if you're at YoungLife in Colorado, you might see me around. Ain't that something nice? So that is all I have for you. Moral of the story is, don't be afraid of who you are. Don't be afraid of what people might say to you or might think of you. If you be yourself, it's alright to be yourself. Don't worry. So that is the moral of the story. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Comment your thoughts in the section below. Also, talk about YoungLife if you know about it, or ask about it if you want to. I'll be glad to answer your questions about YoungLife. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, please do that. What else do we have here? Share this video with your friends and family. I will put my links to my Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram in the description below, and also my second channel called Myles, where I do covers. I do sing as well and play instruments. So I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. It's school break for you college students, maybe for some of you high school students. It's finals time. I don't know. You have less time in class. I don't know. But have a great day. Myles out. YoungLife, shout out.